Have you ever dreamed of building sprawling industrial empires where conveyor belts snake across alien landscapes, robots dance to the rhythm of your perfect logistics, and production lines hum with the sweet sound of efficiency? Well, your new task is here, because today we're counting down the top 10 factory automation games that will consume your life. Well, in the best way possible. These aren't just games. They're digital rabbit holes of optimization, where just 5 more minutes turns into sunrise. And your idea of a good time is shaving 3 seconds off your iron plate production. We've got the ultimate list of games that'll scratch that automation itch you didn't know you had. Kicking off our list at number 10, Autonauts. Available on PC through Steam and GOG, this offline gem lets you play God to an army of customizable bots. In this game, you land on an untouched world, and your mission? Teach adorable robots to do literally everything. Plant crops, chop trees, cook food. You're basically programming a robot civilization from scratch using an intuitive recording system. The limitation? It can get overwhelming once you've got hundreds of robots running around, but honestly, watching your automated paradise flourish is pure satisfaction. What makes Autonauts special is that satisfying loop of teaching, automating, then sitting back like a proud parent watching your mechanical children build an entire society. It's part programming puzzle, part Zen garden, and completely addictive. Plus, those chunky voxel graphics? Chef's kiss. At number 9, we're getting serious with Captain of Industry. This beast is available on PC through Steam Early Access, playable completely offline. You're not just building factories here, you're managing an entire settlement on an abandoned island. Feed your workers, mine resources, build intricate production chains, and oh yeah, don't let anyone starve or your whole empire crumbles. No pressure. The limitation? The learning curve is steep. This isn't baby's first factory game. Captain of Industry demands respect and spreadsheet-level planning. But here's why it's incredible. The integration of city survival mechanics with deep factory automation creates this perfect storm of challenge. You're constantly balancing worker happiness with industrial expansion, dealing with pollution, managing vehicles, and even building massive cargo ships. It's Factorio meets City Skylines, and it's absolutely brutal in the best way possible. Sliding into number 8, Factory Town. You can grab this on Steam or GOG for PC and Mac, and yes, it's fully offline. Imagine if a classic city builder and a logistics puzzle had a baby, and that baby was adorable. Factory Town puts you in charge of building a whimsical production paradise using conveyor belts, trains, and workers to create increasingly complex supply chains. The main limitation? The 3D isometric view can get cluttered when your factory sprawls across the map, but hey, that's just proof of your genius, right? What sets Factory Town apart is its accessibility. The bright, charming graphics make it perfect for newcomers, but don't be fooled. Beneath that friendly exterior lies deep optimization gameplay. You'll spend hours perfecting train routes and figuring out the most efficient way to get lumber from point A to point B. It's cozy chaos, and it's glorious. Number 7 is for the competitive strategists out there, Mindustry. Available on PC, Mac, Linux, Android, and iOS through Steam, mobile app stores, and other platforms, with both offline campaign and online multiplayer modes. This is tower defense meets factory automation, and the base game is free on most platforms, though the iOS version costs a couple bucks. Defend your base from waves of enemies while simultaneously building production chains, managing power grids, and researching tech. It's multitasking mayhem. Limitations? The pixel art style isn't for everyone, and the difficulty spikes hard. But here's the genius. Mindustry forces you to automate under pressure. You're not leisurely building. You've got enemy waves breathing down your neck, making every decision matter. The multiplayer mode adds competitive factory building, and the fact that it's open source means the community keeps it fresh with mods. Plus, it's free or super cheap. Zero excuses not to try this one. At the halfway point, number 6, Foundry. Available on PC via Steam Early Access, playable offline. Think first-person Factorio with verticality cranked to 11. You're building massive 3D factories on a voxel-based world where you can dig down, build up, and create the most insane multi-level production facilities imaginable. The limitation? It's still in early development, so expect some bugs and incomplete features, but the bones are solid. Foundry's special sauce is that first-person perspective combined with true 3D building. You're not just clicking on a 2D plane, you're physically walking through your creations, riding elevators between factory levels, and experiencing the scale of your industrial monument. The satisfaction of standing inside your own massive smelting complex as materials flow around you, unmatched. It's like being Willy Wonka, but for steel production. Number 5 takes us underground with Tectonica. Available on PC through Steam, PlayStation 5, and Xbox with both solo offline play and online co-op for up to 4 players. You've crash-landed beneath an alien planet's surface, and your only way forward is to dig, build, and automate in a vast subterranean world. It's first-person factory building meets exploration, with a mysterious story driving you deeper into the caverns. The limitation? The game launched out of early access in late 2024, but there's still content being added and polished. What makes Tectonica shine is the atmosphere. Building factories in dark, alien caves with bioluminescent flora creates this eerie, beautiful vibe you won't find anywhere else. The co-op mode lets you and your friends become a factory building team, dividing tasks and combining your efficiency brains. And that background mystery about what happened to this planet, it keeps you pushing forward even when your conveyor belt spaghetti makes you want to quit. Number 4 is pure optimization ecstasy. Shapez 2, available on PC via Steam Early Access, and it is fully offline. Forget survival, forget combat. This is raw, uncut factory automation distilled to its absolute essence. Cut shapes, stack shapes, paint shapes, and deliver increasingly complex shape combinations to satisfy an endless demand. It sounds simple, but it's hypnotic. Limitations? There's no story, no enemies, no frills, just you versus logistics. Some might find it too abstract, but for automation purists, this is paradise. Shapez 2 is special because it removes all distractions. You're not managing power or resources, you're solving pure logistics puzzles. How do you efficiently produce a shape that needs to be cut in 4 different ways, painted 3 colors, and stacked perfectly? The minimalist graphics let you focus entirely on the flow and watching your perfectly optimized factory pump out shapes at ludicrous speeds. That's the good stuff. It's meditation through automation. The top 3 starts now with Satisfactory, available on PC through Steam and Epic Games Store, with support for cross-platform multiplayer between both stores, playable offline solo or online co-op with up to 4 friends. Coffee Stain Studios said, "What if Factorio was gorgeous and in first person and created this absolute masterpiece? You're building planet-spanning factories on an alien world, but now you're exploring in first person, fighting creatures, and experiencing the jaw-dropping scale of your creations up close. Satisfactory nails the balance between exploration and automation. You're unlocking a gorgeous alien world while building increasingly massive factories. The verticality, the vehicle logistics, the drone deliveries, it all comes together in this deeply satisfying loop. And when you take a minute to just look at your factory stretching across the landscape, belts and pipes everywhere, it's like industrial art. Plus, building with friends adds that perfect chaos factor. Number 2 reaches for the stars with Dyson Sphere program, available on PC through Steam, currently in early access, but highly polished, fully offline. Your goal? Build a Dyson Sphere, a megastructure around an entire sun. Start on one planet, expand to multiple planets, then star systems, managing interplanetary logistics on a scale that's absolutely mind-blowing. The limitation? The scope can be overwhelming, and the UI has a learning curve steeper than a rocket launch. But the ambition here is insane. You're not just building a factory, you're industrializing entire solar systems. Watching your logistics network expand from one planet to a galaxy-spanning empire of production is incredible. The moment you complete your first Dyson Sphere and see it harvesting star energy, goosebumps. The solo developer absolutely crushed it with this game. It's peaceful, it's massive, and it's everything you want in a space automation game. And finally, the undisputed king of factory automation, Factorio, available on PC through Steam, GOG, and the official Factorio website, plus Nintendo Switch. fully offline with optional online multiplayer, crash land on an alien planet, and build a factory to launch a rocket. But that simple premise hides the deepest, most refined automation gameplay ever created. Every mechanic is perfectly tuned, every system interlocks beautifully, and the optimization possibilities are endless. Limitations? Honestly, try finding any. After years of development and refinement, Factorio is basically perfect. Your only limitation is your own ambition and sleep schedule. Why is Factorio number one? Because it invented this genre and still remains the gold standard. The satisfaction of setting up a perfect train network, the challenge of defending against biters while expanding, the eternal quest to improve your science per minute. It's addictive in ways that should probably be illegal. Factorio respects your time by automating everything, then disrespects your time by being impossible to stop playing. And there you have it, folks. The top 10 factory automation games that will absolutely devour your free time. From teaching robots to wrapping entire stars in megastructures, these games prove that sometimes the best gameplay loop is just making things more efficient. Which game are you going to start with? Have you already lost weeks of your life to any of these? Drop a comment below and let me know your automation horror stories. You can also recommend any game you think I missed on this list so I can also get lost in a game. Do well to smash that like button and subscribe for more gaming lists that'll ruin your productivity. Until next time.